energy in the room there, a bit too much. I said too much. Do you like this room? Yeah, I can see why you'd like it. Like the curtains?
Beautiful.
Yeah, beautiful curtains. You wouldn't want them up in your house though, would you? You say you like them, but if they appeared in your kitchen, you'd be looking at them thinking, what the heck? You'd be like confused, wouldn't you? Just think, what the heck are they doing in my... I like the fact that you brought along with you 8 token men. That's quite unusual. Doesn't usually work like that. All from Ireland, which is obviously a suburb in Scotland, which is how us English people like to see these things. You know, I was at a wedding the other week. I was there, and the guy next to me said, "Oh, how do you know the happy couple?" I said, "I don't." He goes, "Oh, neither do I." It was quite a strange conversation. I said, "Where are you from?" He told me, and he said, "Where are you from?" I said, "I'm from London." He said, "Where's that?" I said, "Well, it's on the inner ring road of Beijing, just outside of Denmark, below Mexico, across the ocean from Costa Rica. And you go down the road in your car, you travel along, keep going, and you take that left turn, and you know that branch that hits your car, and it's annoying. And keep going over the brow of the hill, you turn left, and that's my house." He goes, "Oh, I think I know it." Very strange. Anyway, it turned out at this wedding, the wedding guests all dressed a bit weirdly, to be honest, and the happy couple stood up and they said, "Oh, welcome to the 5th anniversary of the cosplay party." So I left at that point. You don't need that in your life, do you? I noticed there's a lot of speed dating going on as well. So why the rush? What about slow dating? That used to be a thing. You go out on dates for long periods of time, and then you get serious about finishing with them. Everyone's in a rush these days, aren't they? They're going to rush to everything, aren't they? I was speaking to this woman as well. I said, "How are you?" She said, "Well, I waited for ages." She never finished that sentence. Another guy, I said, "How are you?" I looked him in the eye, I said, "How are you?" He said, "Oh, I can't complain." Turns out he could. He went on a 40-minute rant about things he didn't like those e-scooters. Those e-scooters, they think it's exercise. You guys got e-scooters, haven't you? You get powering along on those e-scooters, travelling too fast. An e-scooter came past me once. I was out running, came past me, and he went, "Scooter!" I was mildly irritated. So I shouted back, said, "Runner!" He turned around, he was a bit surprised, he crashed into the fence. So I said, "Accident!" He started shouting abuse at me, but I hadn't had my glasses on, so I couldn't hear it. And then I couldn't resist, so I turned around to him and went, "Ha ha ha ha! The best line of defence is always offence." He did not like that. He got back on his scooter to come after me, but his front wheel was buckled, so he crashed into the other side, which I found mildly amusing again. So I looked back at him and I said, "Ha ha ha ha! Offence number 2. He didn't like that. He left his scooter. He came running after me, I ran even faster, and that is how I achieved the fastest time for that particular distance. This guy kept complaining. 60 minutes he went on for it, kept complaining about all sorts of things. Strings on tea bags, are they fit for purpose? I thought he's got a point there, isn't he? Have you ever found a use for a string on a tea bag? It's useless, isn't it? First of all, it rips through your tea, and tea everywhere. It's annoying when that happens, isn't it? Or you try and steep the tea bag, that's what it's called for those of you who are uneducated. And you're trying to steep it, and you notice you burn your fingers because you can't push it, you're trying to push it against the side. It's a bit like when you're on a plane and they hand you a hot towel with tongs, but you have a bare hand. But they hand it to you with tongs, but you receive it with bare hands. And you don't really know what to do with it, but you pretend like you know what to do with it. And you think, oh, what this needs is to go on my face. There's nothing else for this. It's not just to wipe my hands because I've just had a meal. No, you put it on your face. And that's far more relaxing. But then it gets really cold and you're just left with a cold flannel. And no one wants a cold flannel. And what do you do with it? You think, oh, I don't know what to do. You start cleaning the plane, don't you? So let's clean the screen, let's clean everything. Because I don't know what to do. It's like the tray, they haven't removed the tray, and they haven't removed this cold flannel from it. It's some sort of game that they're playing. But these tea bags are so annoying with these strings that are held together with staples. And they go, oh, you can recycle these. And you think, oh, yes, because earthworms, they love decomposing strings. They can't decompose those, and they certainly can't decompose the staples, can they? But okay, it's good. Some companies have got onto this. Some of these tea bag companies, they've got little people in their factories now who are tying, very little people, probably not from Ireland, I wouldn't think. And there they are, they're tying, aren't they? They're tying like these tea bags and like that for ages, right? But these strings aren't helping the earthworms, are they? And they're just eating this, they're going through the tea leaves and they think, oh, this is fantastic. But then they're all being joined together in one long earthworm, aren't they? And they're being strung along, just like you are right now. And he kept complaining, this guy. He went on about other things. Couldn't believe it. He went on about fitted sheets. Fitted sheets, are they fit for purpose? You ever tried to fit a fitted sheet? Any of you tried to fit a fitted sheet? Yeah. You have. First problem is width or length. Width or length. Always get it wrong. Never get it right, and you're going really well, aren't you? You've got 3 corners on and you get to that fabled 4th corner. You try to get that 4th corner on and it's all... and you get it on, sweat pouring down your face. And you want an audience, don't you? It's like, oh, did you see what I just did? Look, I got that 4th corner on. Look. Well, normally my wife is too busy looking in the kitchen going, why have we got these black curtains up there? But I'm looking at this fitted sheet and I'm like, look, I did it. But then you've got to wash the damn thing, haven't you? You take it off, you wash it, and then you've got to throw it onto the washing line. No corners, are there? No corners anywhere. It's like, whoa, just throw it on. Then it dries and you think to yourself, oh, I've got to fold that thing or put it straight back on the bed. Excuse me. Unusual on stage, I know, but you know, what can you do? It's just crying with the thinking about this fitted sheet. And you're going to fold it up, but you can't. There's no corners, are there? There's no corners on this thing. And then if you put it into the tumble dryer because it's slightly damp, the elastic breaks. No longer a fitted sheet, is it? Rookie error. But there I was putting on this fitted sheet. Sweat's pouring down my face. And my wife came in, not to help, just to watch. She came in watching. I got the final corner on, the mattress folded in half, and she said, Ant, why are you trying to fit a double sheet onto a king-size bed? 60 minutes this guy went on complaining. I couldn't believe it. I thought, if you can't complain, don't. Do what the rest of us do and carry out an internal monologue under your breath and then grumble. My mum said, as I was growing up, she said, children should be seen but not heard. I thought, oh, challenge accepted. In the middle of the night, I walked into her bedroom, turned on the light, just stood there. After 2 hours, I left. Just like my father did. That was last week. Every morning I like to look myself in the eye, and I always give myself the same advice. I say, how are you? And I always say, I can't complain. But some people say I say intelligent things. Others say it's brilliant. It's definitely not. I think all in all, I'm just a complainant.